All right, everybody. This is another R&P conversation. As you know, we've been doing these for a while now. This one is a little bit closer to home for us because it's about the platform we're on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys been keeping track, but some people have made some claims that YouTube's algorithm might be racist.
And also Twitch. We're going to talk about Twitch.
Twitch algorithm is also racist or favoritism?
We're going to get into it. Right. So, Rick, I don't usually do this for the conversation videos. Most of the time for the pod, we might have some notes. But for the conversation videos, we usually just go off the key. I have
notes.
I have some stuff here.
You have a page and a half.
Yeah, I have a page and a half here. So we're gonna start with Twitch strips. I guess that makes sense for what I'm about to say. We're gonna start with Twitch, and we're gonna work our way down and just discuss Twitch and YouTube because they're the two biggest platforms for content creators right now.
Yeah, and OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans too.
It's a platform,
and
content is created.
Both of those companies are moving funny, and we're gonna talk about it. First, Rick, you know Jidion, right?
Yes, I do.
The goat.
He was off Twitch for a bit because his fans rated
a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah, he was off Twitch for a bit because his fans rated Pokimane with some hate speech. And so he got out of there.
Yeah, they packed him up permanent ban.
Yeah, and then he met up with Pokimane, squashed it.
They're cool.
Squashed her. Allegedly
squashed her.
And now he's back.
And well, he's on YouTube. He's not on Twitch. He's on YouTube doing his thing.
He'll probably come back to Twitch.
Well, we'll see. So, a female streamer, I don't know her popularity level, but a female streamer was on Twitch getting her booty ate live on Twitch.
Like
legitimately. Like you could see in the mirror or the window her boyfriend or whoever the guy was pleasuring her, and she was visibly like making noise.
Was that
and making faces.
The concept, or was that just so happened to get caught on camera?
That was, she was streaming. She was like doing a regular stream, and they were doing that. Her reason for it was they were under the influence. They didn't mean to.
But I'm saying, did she let the stream know that was what was happening?
No.
They tried to
keep it on the low.
But
you could see it in the window. And then, she looked alright. If I could find the picture, I'll put the picture in there. She looked alright
for scientific purposes.
Yeah, right.
For scientific purposes.
So she did that. Usually, what do you think? What do you think the ban she got for that, Rick?
6 months.
She got a 7-day ban.
Wait, and Jidion got banned for life?
Permanent ban.
Hate for
that he didn't even spew, that his chat spewed to Pokimane. But that's not where...
You mean raids that other people do all the time?
Yeah, raids that other
control their fans and what they say in those raids?
Yes. So this female streamer, and Jidion actually interviewed her. She got a 7-day ban. Then, after she received her 7-day ban, she threatened Twitch jokingly. I'm not going to say exactly what she said on here, but she said she was going to pack up some Twitch folks because of this ban that she got. But it was a joke. It was a joke.
You pack up
go crazy.
Threats.
Yeah, like a terrorist level threat.
But she was joking.
She was joking, right. And they...
Wait, what is she?
She's not black. She's not a black person. She's
not white either.
She's not white, but we know how Twitch is with those things as well. So we gonna get into all of that.
She Asian?
She's, I don't know, possibly. I don't know, because it's different.
Yeah.
Ages, but so she got a perma ban for that. They permanent banned her for that.
For the threats.
She apologized,
and it got back.
And they just reduced it to a 22-day ban. So she got the 7-day for getting her butt cheeks ate on stream, which you can't. It's not OnlyFans.
Then she made a terroristic threat.
Then she made a terroristic jokingly. Got permanently banned for that.
Then apologized.
Wholeheartedly. Apologized.
And then
it got reduced to a 22-day ban.
But up from the 7-day ban.
Up from the 7-day.
But reduced from the
permanent.
And that's the medium they found was 22 days.
That's what Twitch. That's what the
And
dabs.
Jidion heard this and he was lit.
And Jidion went berserk, and he started to talk about not only his band, but other creators' bands like Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, one of my favorite content.
He's banned?
No, not currently, but Kai Cenat, one of my favorite content creators, streamers, all that stuff. He in January was talking about. He said people need to stop being monkeys. He wasn't saying it in a derogatory term.
Not towards any.
Not like that.
Perceived as monkeys.
No, nothing like that. He just
general population stop.
He probably should have said sheep. I guess he might have said the wrong word. Or whatever.
He can still say monkeys.
Yeah, I guess that. He basically was trying to say people need to stop just following stuff just because
see, monkey do.
Yeah, he needs to stop. People need to stop doing that. And he received for that as a black man as well. So even if he was saying about black people in a way, it's still crazy.
Yeah, with Liz Cambridge, it showed that you can be black and call people monkeys
true.
and be crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't make it less crazy.
Yeah.
But Jidion's point was also a black man, so if he was talking about black people, he's a black man as well. Yeah. But Kai received. What do you think Kai received for that?
A year.
He got a 30-day ban.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Which isn't as bad, no. But in comparison to a woman,
everything that she just
did,
from sexual content
to that
to threats,
and this was back in January.
Yeah.
On top of that, yourrage, another favorite of mine, a very popular streamer and YouTuber, got banned. It was only for like a day. He got banned because his profile picture isn't an exact picture of him. It's a cartoon that someone drew and they banned him. This was 2 months ago.
And how long did he get banned?
It was only a day. It got figured out quickly because he's a top streamer.
Yeah.
But him even being banned for that, not because of nothing he said, not because of nothing he did, he didn't tweet anything, nothing.
Can you not have avatars on your Twitter that aren't you?
A lot of people do.
But why did they choose him then?
That's what we're gonna get into. So Jidion did a video about all of this stuff, and he also got into another thing about yourrage and Kai Cenat. Yourrage, before Kai, yourrage was basically the top. Bruce dropped him off too, but yourrage was basically the top streamer on Twitch, African American streamer on Twitch, fastest growing, had the biggest following, all that stuff. Rage just recently became partnered with Twitch a year or two ago. Okay. He's been doing this for like 7 years. So, but when you look at other creators like Ludwig or Moist Critical who have fairer skin, very early on they get the let's work together. Yeah. We need you. Let's get in here. And then on the flip side, more currently, Kai Cenat just hit yesterday or 2 days ago 60,000 followers on Twitch, which is astronomical. He did that in like 6 months. And Twitch has yet to congratulate him like they do the other creators. They have yet to contact him about a more lucrative deal. They have yet to acknowledge him in any way, shape, or form.
Could that be due to the content he makes?
That's possible, but again, I go back to someone like Moist Critical who talks about fucking people in the butt. He doesn't do it, but that's the terms and stuff that he uses. In his
I'll say this,
videos.
For companies where content creation is a big thing, black creators off the bat are put at a disadvantage. And you're like, what disadvantage do they have? And like, well, there's no disadvantage. Everybody is fair and all that stuff, right? But the easy disadvantage that they have is that some of the language we use is viewed as hate speech if it comes from anybody who doesn't look like us. Right. But when we say it, it isn't. At least in terms of, like, there's been streamers who've gotten caught saying the hard R and are still streamers.
Pokemon is one of them.
And so that's a whole thing, right? But for us, like, nigga, like, that's a...
we can say it freely on Twitch.
Could probably... I bet
you can't say the hard R, though.
Yeah, no, I know that.
You can't say that.
And I've heard that you do better on YouTube if you bleep out nigga. Like, if we make these videos and you kind of bleep what I'm saying and have an I and then stars and then maybe an A or whatever to symbolize what I say, our videos are more likely to get trafficked other places.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's just, I guess they hold that word as a regard, but at the same time, that stuff is a part of our culture vocabulary.
Right, exactly.
And so because of that, we're already at a disadvantage in that front. You'd be like, well, you could just make videos without it. And I'm well, think about how many funny videos you've watched where it was even funnier because they said it. Because it, like, signified a level of emotion. Not because the word is funny, but because that shows to you that person's emotions at that time. And then like, despondent, anger.
Also, too, why do we specifically have to change our day-to-day vocabulary just to create content that we release day-to-day? That doesn't, but
it doesn't make sense.
But
it's the kind of like the, I don't know, the way things are.
Unfortunately, and we're gonna get into more of that stuff. And we talked about Jidion's permaban, and he talked about all this stuff. Apparently, he said in his video as well, another girl showed her genitalia on Twitch, live on Twitch. How long you think she was banned for, Rick?
6 months.
She got a 3-day ban.
I keep saying 6 months, and they just keep getting smaller and smaller.
She showed it all the way through, and Kai was like, "Link," because they were talking to each other. He's like, "Link, send a link." They said that's why we don't get the love we deserve because we say shit like that. Yeah, we don't take shit serious. Because Jidion was legitimately trying to talk, and Kai was like, "Link."
He started dying. He was serious as fuck.
Yeah, he was very serious.
That broke him.
And Jidion just looked at the Discord or whatever and just like, come on. Started laughing, but
it's funny.
It is funny.
And I think that's the thing. Like when we get hit with adversity or like serious situations,
you try to find
we
a
always
joke
look for the joke in it.
And that's another reason why I really like Kai, because throughout all of this stuff that's been coming out between Twitch, YouTube, all of that, he has just been steady cooking, steady putting his videos out, steady streaming every day. He don't let it faze him, and every time he reach a new goal on Twitch, he take a picture like this, looking at the camera with the sub count on it. And shout out to Kai. I hope to be on his level.
You get a collage of that? That'd be a fire ass album.
Somebody did it on TikTok. Each one. He should put it on a damn on a portrait or something.
Poster board or something.
Once he gets to 100 or whatever. But so a girl showed her genitalia. She was this person was white, and she was promoting her OnlyFans. She got a 3-day ban. Another woman, white woman, was covered technically, but she was painting herself, but she was naked on Twitch.
But she was naked under the paint?
Yes, she was naked under the paint, and she was also showing her OnlyFans so people could look it up, and it was kids in her chat. She, guess what she got?
6 months.
She didn't get banned at all. She was vibing. She was vibing, chilling.
I feel like it's just showing that sexual misconduct is better than being black.
Damn, that's a clip.
Is it? I don't think that's a good one.
So that's just Twitch. That's just what Twitch has been fucking up on. Basically, blatantly shitting on black creators that's bringing them revenue and money. And Kai right now is the second highest streamer on Twitch.
And they just keep throwing them content.
And it's funny because it's XQC, Kai's black ass, white people. It's just all
I thought XQC was white.
XQC is white. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's XQC,
white nigga,
Kai,
white
people until you get to Bruce. I think Bruce is like 30, and Bruce was like, "Hey, why y'all keep throwing my number out?" He like, they gonna come after me, stop throwing my number out. Cause Rage was like that. Rage was like, Bruce 30 or something like that. And Bruce like, why y'all niggas keep saying my number, bro? They gonna take my shit down. Stop saying my number. I think Rage is like in the 100s, which he shouldn't be because he's literally been a top streamer for the past almost decade. But he's farther on the list as well. But we got more for you guys. YouTube is also catching a lot of flack.
Hey, look at the platform we love.
The platform that we are uploading on. And as Coryxkenshin said, because we have no other choice, really. Technically.
Yes and no.
Yes,
we
and
have
no.
choices. They're not the easier choices.
Yeah, they're not the better choices. Realistically, YouTube
It'd be
is
very difficult.
It would be difficult.
But I feel like for a position he's in, he has other. He has.
Yeah, Coryxkenshin is in a better
for
position.
people coming up. If he's talking for the perspective of like us and stuff like that, yeah, we don't have another choice.
Yeah,
he could
but
go to Patreon tomorrow and
he'll probably be fine.
Make a decent fan
Yeah,
base.
yeah, he would be fine. But speaking of Coryxkenshin, on the YouTube side of this whole conversation, and it's not all about race. I got some. It's okay. And we've been here for a while, and something happened that we're not too happy about. It's all my fault, and I'm a fucking.
That's why I'm wearing this hat.
Not that.
I'm actually bald under here.
Not that. That was a personal thing that Rick was having a problem with.
No,
I'm talking about something
that's
else.
not true. The lighting in here, because he has one light up, one light not up, it looks like my hairline is at a 45-degree angle.
You want to show up?
But
It don't look as bad right here. It don't look
what are you
as
talking?
bad.
Look, I'll leave it. It looks crazy, but just to show the people.
Yeah, his hairline is not fucked up. It's literally a line.
and because I just have this hat on, so I have hat hair. But if I turn on this light
Yeah, we tested it.
and flash this side, as you can see,
lighting is crazy, right?
I
Joe?
have the rest of my hairline, but look.
That it just drew. I don't know what the problem. I don't know.
And it
why
doesn't
it's
help
doing
that I haven't had a haircut, so there's kind of like a shadow here of like my hair coming in that probably accentuates it. But the minute I drop this,
it just
in the darkness, and
just
then my shit just goes.
We sat here for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what the problem was.
But instead of adding another light, I'll just. I'm like that nigga at the club that gets bitches and then he takes it off at home and got the chrome dome.
Or he got the hair on the side, but he bald up here.
Up top.
So
I bet there was a dude like that who went to who would come to Park Avenue, the coat company I used to work at. He had like the sponge brush cut, but he was tall, but I was taller than him. So I could see that this whole part was bald, and then the hair around it was stuck up to mask the fact that it was bald.
Do you think at that point you should just cut it?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's kind of okay. So Coryxkenshin. I know he's been around for a very long time.
Very, very long time.
I've heard his name before. I haven't.
He's him.
Yeah, he's him. He got 14 million subscribers. I've never really watched his stuff all like
really
that.
good stuff.
But I have heard nothing but good things about him, and I did watch one of his videos today about YouTube. So Coryxkenshin plays video games, amongst other stuff, but he plays video games on YouTube. He was playing a horror game, and apparently a lot of different creators was playing this game. His video of the horror game got age restricted because there was
Nigga.
No. He doesn't curse or say that at all in his content. He bleeps.
We can't do that.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that. That's a lot. If we got an editor, maybe, but even then, it's just taken away from the essence of what we're doing. Yeah. But Corey doesn't curse, and then if there's curse words in a video game, he takes it out. So he's a very clean content creator. Yeah. He's playing a horror game, and it got age restricted. His video got age restricted. And he was like, that's kind of crazy. Okay. He went and looked at other creators with fair skin and
for the same video. For
the same video, and none of theirs was age restricted. So he's like, oh, it's just a mistake. Whatever. He hit up his YouTube representative, which is separate from the policy, guys. I just found that out today because of him. Yeah. He hit up his YouTube representative and said, hey, it just seemed like a little bit of discrepancy. I just want to know what can be done. His representative looked at the video again and said it could be because at some point in the video there's a self-harm scene, and that's probably why they did that. And Corey was like, oh, okay, I understand that. And he went and looked at other people's videos, and specifically
the same scene.
Not everybody, but specifically Markiplier, another very popular YouTuber.
I know him well.
Yeah,
content creator.
Yeah, great content creator.
But he's Asian, not white, but fair skin.
Yeah, fair skin, and somebody that YouTube does a lot of work with.
Yeah, I think he's Asian. He's not.
He's not white. Yeah. Okay, fair. Okay, cool. Fair skin. He had the same exact scene in his YouTube video.
Not age restricted.
His was not age restricted. So Coryxkenshin was like, "That's kind of nuts."
Yeah.
We got the same kind of. We got the same viewers, really. Not viewers, but we got the same amount of subscribers, basically. We make generally the same content. Why is his video not age restricted, but mine is? And he presented this to YouTube, his YouTube representative. Mm-hmm. What does it say?
He's Hawaiian, like Samoan and German, well, German American. So it's like The Rock that's not black.
Yeah, okay. So it's okay, cool.
Shout out him.
His skin, he's white passing. Yeah, he's white passing. Let's say that.
If you look at his face, I'll show you a picture. I don't know if you ever.
Oh yeah, I know who Markiplier is.
You could tell he
got a little something in him. There's a little. You can see a little sprinkle. But yeah. So Corey presented this new information and sent the clip of Markiplier's video having the same thing.
He's like, and his representative was like, "Why are you pocket watching?"
No. Apparently the YouTube reps are great. It's the policy guys. The YouTube reps always try to help out. Apparently, that's what I heard from each YouTuber.
Every YouTuber.
Yeah, I watched that has YouTube reps. Mm-hmm. So apparently his representative was like, "Oh shit, that is weird. Let me take this to the policy guys."
Yeah, policy guys.
So
like,
they.
You I was about to say something crazy. You whatever Kaisenat said, stop bothering them.
Yeah, you can't say it, obviously. They'll be on our bumper. They probably going to be on our bumper.
Anyway, yeah.
We probably going to get super shadow banned after this drop, but it's okay. We can't be silenced.
Shadow ban?
Well, yeah.
How do you know for shadow ban?
Well, I guess our views... I don't know. I guess we wouldn't know, really. We wouldn't know. Okay. But, so, Corey presented this to his YouTube rep. His YouTube rep said, "Oh, this is weird. Let me take this to the guys. The policy guys." The policy guys then removed Corey's age restriction. Corey didn't like that. Because his viewpoint was, because Markiplier's had the same thing that I had, that means my videos is okay now. And Corey took it in the sense
he thought my Markiplier video was gonna get age restricted.
That's Corey was like, he felt bad, but he was like, he just wants some like equalness here. Yeah. So he assumed they both were just gonna get age restricted, and that was gonna be it. They took the age restriction off of Corey's, and Corey was like, "Well, it is self-harm in the video. Yeah. You weren't wrong necessarily. I'm just saying this guy also has that." And he basically sent his YouTube rep an email about favoritism and racism in YouTube days.
He jumped straight to
I believe he went.
He jumped right the ship.
And then
he jumped the ship quick.
And then once YouTube received this email, they then age restricted Coryxkenshin and Markiplier.
Huh.
So they went from age restriction
to not age restriction
to releasing the age restriction to being like, "Oh shit, he's talking about race. Just do it to them both." And age restricted both Markiplier and Coryxkenshin, which caused Coryxkenshin to release his YouTube video, and he seemed very frustrated. And he also brought up other facts about how he sometimes takes time off from YouTube, and when he comes back, the first week or two or the first month, his videos are great, and then it's like he gets shadow banned. He takes a break, he comes back, his videos do great, and then
it's like when he takes the break, the algorithm forgets that he's not supposed to be shown. They show him, and then it does great,
and then it goes right
back down.
Also, a lot of time, every time he's come back from a break, he gets a strike or a restriction or something from an old video from 2019, 2018, 2015. And his response to that is, "I return, my videos are doing great. It seems like someone's looking back," because when I'm not posting videos, I don't get restrictions or nothing. But when I post new videos, it's as if someone's going back into my old videos and trying to find something to give me a strike or a restriction. And Jidion piggybacked on that by saying he was striked for a Jubilee video that other creators with fair skin were watching, the same as him. A video about gambling. We're not going to say.
Well,
here.
does he know that they also weren't striked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not majority of other people weren't striked.
Is there a way to see who's been striked or not?
I don't know what the bigger creators have.
Okay.
I don't know what
because that's a weird standpoint to be like, I've done this video, it got striked, and I know these other people have done this video. They're fair skinned, and so they haven't been striked, or does he know that they haven't been striked?
He from my understanding, he knows they weren't striked. From my understanding, I don't know what information he has.
Okay.
But Jidion piggybacked on that a little bit by saying, "It's a Jubilee video. People react to Jubilee videos all the time. A couple of his has been striked. Another video that he did about gambling." YouTube said that he was promoting gambling, but throughout the entire video, he was telling his viewers not to gamble. Like, this is bad.
Yeah, that's weird because I watch poker videos on YouTube.
Yeah, like he got first and then they doubled back. First they said it's because you said the name of the gambling company, which other YouTubers do that as well, like Ludwig, XQC, Moist Critical. They all do that. Then they when he argued with them about it, they said, well, you were promoting gambling. And he said, not once in the video did I promote gambling. I was telling people, don't gamble, this is bad. And then he clicked off of the video. Like, he ended it. Like, he didn't even watch the whole thing. And then but the video that he was reacting to is still up. And other people have reacted to the same video of fairer skin. And Jidion has so many strikes now that he could potentially lose his his second YouTube channel. And apparently the rule with YouTube is if you lose a channel, you lose all of your channels. So he would lose both of his channels. He's banned from Twitch. I'm sure Jidion will figure something out. He's a talented dude, but he's really being pigeonholed, and it really seems like it's because mostly the color of his skin, and it's other people, and it's Coryxkenshin kind of co-signing that. It's Kai Cenat co-signing that. Yourrage. And before you guys say, "Oh, these are all black creators," there are white creators now.
Yeah, I've seen that. And so that's where if they have some metric that they can see, then by all means, if you have proof that you've been pigeonholed and that they're pigeonholing people that look, and
they have receipts. All of these guys have receipts. They did have receipts.
It's a lot bigger than what it is. What are we at right now?
We at 20. Oh damn. Okay, we don't want this to be an episode. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just get into the white creators real quick, and then we'll pack it up. So speaking of the white creators, a guy by the name of Jack Spadice, I actually like his videos too. He's a cool guy. He plays video games and stuff like that. He said I, from the perspective.
What did you call it?
Huh?
What did you call his video? Like his channel name?
Jack Spadice. I thought that's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
You sent me the picture, right?
I don't think I sent you his.
No, you sent me like the picture with like all the creators.
Oh, I did?
I think you did. Because you said you wanted to talk about it. Or did I see that somewhere else? No, you sent me something.
It was a TikTok, maybe. Might have been a TikTok. But Jack Spadice said basically from the perspective of a white man, like he don't know the issues that Corey and Jidion were talking about personally, but he does say they did have receipts and it does look sketchy. But what he did say was there is definitely a favoritism because with Markiplier, again, someone who works very closely to YouTube, there's been instances where Markiplier do something in a video, Jack will do something in basically a similar video. Jack will get flagged or whatever, and Markiplier be fine until Jack says something. Yeah. He said so that he can co-sign that. Also, on another end, Jack, him and his girlfriend or his wife, they both do make content. And a lot of times they do similar content. They just have separate channels. sometimes his wife, a video be taken down on his wife's channel, and he just did the same video, and his video is flying high.
What's his wife?
She's a white girl, but she's a woman, though. She's a woman, and he was like, "And
are we 1950s YouTube?"
Yeah. And Jack was like, "There is something to be said." He's like, "Again, I'm going off of the receipts these guys have, the experiences that I've had. There is some sort of favoritism, some sort of racism,
something." Whether it be favoritism, whether it be something racial or idealist, something in the algorithm is making it so certain people can get away with certain things while other people who's making the same videos can't. And so that's already a bad situation in itself. And
also, Ludwig also co-signed on the sexism. He said he started his video like this. He like it seems like race is a very serious topic on YouTube today. And who better to comment on it than a white man from Ohio? Very funny. I like Ludwig too. He's cool. He gave a receipt as well that him and his girlfriend, Cutie Cinderella, another great content creator and a streamer, they both have podcasts. He has a podcast with his friend. She has a podcast with her friend. Damn, see you all right? I almost died again. Ludwig and his friends talk about crazy shit. They have never been, up until a certain point, they had never been flagged for anything. Besides one video where they smoked weed on the video. But obviously, you just wilding out. So, of course. But his girlfriend, Cutie Cinderella, her and her friend have a podcast called Wine About It. They get flagged every week, it seems like. Wine? Just for different things. Not even what, just
wine? Is that why it's called Wine About It?
They do, but it's not at the frequency that sometimes they don't even drink on the video because they don't want to get it taken down. Yeah. So they might get pregame, and then they do the video, but YouTube still takes their videos down, but Ludwig is chilling. And then Ludwig let it be known that he did a YouTube interview with a YouTube CEO, which is on YouTube. You can look it up. I'll even try to put the link in the description. And he called her out on it. Like a week or two after that video dropped.
They stopped getting strikes?
No, they continued. 13 of his podcast videos got strikes. Because he brought it up. And then Ludwig said, I probably should have just kept the favoritism and shut the fuck up. But it's an issue. It's an issue and it needed to be brought up. So
why niggas is funny?
He's like, Ludwig is one of the dudes. He's like, there is favoritism towards me. I know that. I'm a top creator. I was the number one nigga on Twitch until I left. I know it's favoritism towards me, but when it's affecting my girl, can't go for it. But I know this is long-winded, and I said a bunch of stuff, but we're saying all of this just to kind of give you guys the information. If you guys want to be content creators, obviously we're directly affected because we're not the biggest content creators, but
we're always affected. We're black.
Yeah, but there is something to be said. There is something to be said about...
Stop with the victim mentality, Steve. It doesn't mean anything to be black. It's just as easy for you to get well in life as it is for me.
That's not what Coryxkenshin said, and that's not what Jidion said.
Who are they? Coryxkenshin, Jidion,
popular content creators who build platforms.
What kind of name is that? Coryxkenshin. What is he, Asian?
No, he just enjoys anime. I believe he's a black man. Damn.
So you're telling me he's parading around in a culture that isn't his?
I wouldn't say parading.
But my girl can't have boxer braids.
That conversation. If a motherfucker go from YouTube and Twitch biased to his girl having box braids, I'm not he got to get strike. Word to Rick Thompson. You have to strike him because he's not making sense. We're talking about YouTube and Twitch bias and you're talking about box braids, you stupid bitch. How dare you? How dare you come in here talking to me, talking about some fucking box braids. And we talking about platform bias. Yo, that's great. I was trying to figure out where you was going with that, and you just made me very angry.
That's how they go.
Oh my god!
They love to. They love the pirouette. They love the topic change.
I will say this. I'm not gonna speak for Rick, but I'm gonna say PLAX TV is saying this. I believe Twitch and YouTube is racist. I believe they are sexist. I believe they do show favoritism.
They got Andrew Tate the fuck out of here.
They did, right? They did pack Andrew Tate up. Everybody packed Andrew Tate up, but is that because he was like he didn't hurt anybody? You kind of packing him up for his free speech. I'm not saying I agree with the shit, everything that he said. He say crazy shit. Don't get me wrong.
He do say.
But you're taking away, at least in the States, I don't know about the other countries, but at least in the States, we're supposed to have free speech. So packing him up on social media in the States, again, I don't know about any other country, but in the States is literally taking away what he's supposed to have, and he's from America. He's an American citizen.
Yeah, but he lives in Romania.
Yeah, he got like triple citizenship or some shit with the U.S., UK, and then Romania. But he's still a U.S. citizen at the same time. So regardless if you agree with him or not, you're taking away his right to free speech, and he's not. Well, I guess he is. He do say crazy shit about women.
But pass it all of it to just say that you still think YouTube is.
Oh yeah, I definitely think YouTube and Twitch is racist. There's definitely biases. It's been like that. We've talked about this before when the Jidion and Pokey thing happened at first. That YouTube was just overly attacking Jidion for something that he didn't really do. Like he didn't say those. Again, his chat was going fucking crazy. They were saying insane shit to her, nasty shit they shouldn't have said. But he didn't say. He sent them over there to be friendly. Yeah. He even said, if you look at the stream, he said, "Be nice, chat. Be nice. Go over there and just raid her and say nice things to Pokey."
That was going crazy.
They started.
Yeah, they started going nuts.
If you look at it, like some of the shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And she did. She turned her stream off and cried because they were going so crazy.
I could see why you would cry.
And that's understandable. The issue is
they were.
He didn't tell his chat to do that.
They were in their bag.
They was. I
had to write down some of them.
You watched it? It was
I was like, how'd you even think of that metaphor? That's crazy.
And she didn't say nothing. She handled it very cordially. You could tell she was upset.
After she cried.
Well, she didn't. She did cry on camera.
The tears came. Which, I'm not saying she didn't. Yeah, no, have the right to.
Understandable.
I was just saying that them niggas was in their bag.
Yeah, no,
that was some like top tier wordsmithing.
And to close this out, I guess my political PLAX hat on, whatever.
Yeah, I'm Republican, which is why I'm like, YouTube ain't racist. Yeah, look at me in my eyes, YouTube. I'm on your side, and you still gonna do me dirty in the algorithms.
And Rick only saying that because he's about to drop a YouTube channel. He's trying to start fresh. He don't want nothing. He like, hey, don't fuck me over.
Hey, I think YouTube is doing the right thing. And when they invite me to their annual party, and I wear my white hoodie with the pointed robe hood on, and we sit around, eat marshmallows, roast a campfire with logs in the shape of crosses on some neighbor's lawn that comes out after and be like, what are you guys doing? And we stand in a circle chanting, get out of this neighborhood, you such and such.
Bleep.
Yeah. I just think that's just a good time. And that's for me. Now, if you dark as me, you need to get.
Okay, so Rick and I disagree. I feel like.
Why would you need to disagree? You would get exactly to where I am right now through hard work and dedication.
I feel like black creators.
Hard work and dedication. You start from the same place I started from. There's no easier finish line. There's no I started better than you.
But Rick Ludwig literally said that.
So what if you don't own the house you lived in? My parents did. Did that make my life any easier? No. Because my mom was always on me about finishing high school and going to college. You didn't have to do that. You could have stayed on the block.
Rick, love Wigan.
All right, everybody, this has been another episode of
Love Wigan. And Jack Spadace said it was.
Yeah, Jack Spadace. Fuck them niggas.
Them niggas, they might have fucked up though. They should have did that.
No,
they did the right
they
thing.
about to get the favoritism ban.
Yeah, that shit. Maybe not Ludwig, because Ludwig is they love Ludwig. He's the golden boy. But Jack might have fucked up. Not gonna lie. But Jack said he was thinking about not uploading it. Like once he do his like brand deals that he got, he just the way YouTube has gotten. Not just that, just like kind of what we talked about earlier. Just like how it's different from when he first started.
Yeah, but we don't care about those race traders.
Alright, y'all. This is
this video's gonna get taken down.
I tried to turn this into something serious, but Rick had different plans for this video. I thought we were gonna really. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna get taken down, especially with the thumbnail we got. They might have and Moist Critical did a video too. They might have fucked up. That might not have been the best idea, but it was the right thing to do, and we appreciate it.
Yep. As long as you get hit with the hose with us.
Ludwig not get hit with the hose. He was like, "Ooh, guys, I'll see you next time, sir." He not doing that. All right, y'all. This has been a little bit of a longer one. This has been another.
It'll probably get cut down a bit.
R&B. Oh, I'm not chopping this up that much.
I'm saying
No, I'm not.
You chop this end part. Alright, then wrap it up.
Alright, y'all. This has been another R&B conversation. I hope you got some information from it. I hope you learned something. I hope you understand if you would like to be a content creator and you're a person that looks like us, you understand what you're getting into. But that's just being a black person in general, I guess. That's everything we do. It's always a little bit more difficult, but when you pop off, it feels that much better. And Uncle Tom Rick loves you guys.
Bye.
Don't. Well, you get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Because I didn't defend it.
Yeah, you didn't say, "Oh, Steve, don't say that." He said, "All right, y'all. Come on, man. That's crazy."